George Best, May 22, 1946, November 25, 2005, was a Northern Irish professional footballer who played as a winger, spending most of his club career at Manchester United. A highly skillful dribbler, Best is regarded as one of the best players of all time. 2-3, he was named European Footballer of the Year in 1968 and came sixth in the FIFA Player of the Century vote. 4. Best received plaudits for his playing style, which combined pace, skill, balance, feints, two-footedness, goal-scoring and the ability to get past defenders. 5-6. In international football, Best was capped 37 times for Northern Ireland between 1964 and 1977. A combination of the team's performance and his lack of fitness in 1982 meant that he never played in the finals of a major tournament. He considered his international career as being recreational football, with the expectations placed on a smaller nation in Northern Ireland being much less than with his club. 7. He is regarded as one of the greatest players never to have played at a World Cup. 7. The Irish Football Association described him as the greatest player to ever pull on the green shirt of Northern Ireland. 8. With his good looks and playboy lifestyle, Best became one of the first media celebrity footballers, earning the nickname El Beetle in 1966. 9. But his extravagant lifestyle led to various personal problems, most notably alcoholism, which he suffered from for the rest of his life. These issues affected him on and off the field, often causing controversy. 10. Although conscious of his problems, he was publicly not contrite about them. He said of his career, "I spent a lot of money on booze, birds, women, and fast cars, the rest I just squandered." 11. After football, he spent some time as a football analyst, but his financial and health problems continued into his retirement. 10. He died in 2005, age 59, due to complications from the immunosuppressive drugs he needed to take after a liver transplant in 2002. George Best was the first child of Richard Dickey Best, 1919 to 2008, and Ann Withers, 1922 to 1978. He was born on May 22, 1946 and grew up in Creagh, East Belfast. Best was brought up in the Free Presbyterian faith. 13. His father was a member of the Orange Order and as a boy George carried the strings of the banner in his local Creagh Lodge. In his autobiography, Best mentioned how important the order was to his family. 14. Best had 4 sisters, Carol, Barbara, Julie, and Grace, and 1 brother, Ian Busby Best. 15. Best's father died on April 16, 2008, at the age of 88, in the Ulster Hospital in Dundonald, Northern Ireland. 16. Best's mother Anne died from alcoholism-related cardiovascular disease in 1978, at the age of 55. 17. In 1957, the academically gifted Best passed the 11+ and went to Grosvenor High School, but he soon played truant as the school specialized in rugby. Best then moved to Lisnasherrig Secondary School, reuniting him with friends from primary school and allowing him to focus on football. He played for Creagh Boys Club. 18. He grew up supporting Glentoran and Wolverhampton Wanderers. 19. At the age of 15, Best was discovered in Belfast by Manchester United scout Bob Bishop, whose telegram to United manager Matt Busby read, "I think I've found you a genius." 2021. His local club Glentoran had previously rejected him for being too small and light. 22. Best was subsequently given a trial and signed up by United's chief scout Joe Armstrong. His first time moving to the club, Best quickly became homesick and stayed for only 2 days before going back home to Northern Ireland. 23. He returned to Manchester and spent 2 years as an amateur, as English clubs were not allowed to take Northern Irish players on as apprentices. He was given a job as an errand boy on the Manchester Ship Canal, allowing him to train with the club twice a week. 24. Best made his first division debut, aged 17, on September 14, 1963 against West Bromwich Albion at Old Trafford in a 1-0 victory. 25. He then dropped back into the reserves, before scoring his first goal for the first team in his second appearance in a 5-1 win over Burnley on 28 December. 25. Manager Matt Busby then kept Best in the team, and by the end of the 1963-64 season, He had made 26 appearances, scoring 6 goals. Manchester United finished second, 4 points behind Liverpool. They also reached the semi-finals of the FA Cup, where a defeat to West Ham United cost Best the chance to break a record. In the final, Preston North End's Howard Kendall became the youngest ever player in a FA Cup final. He shared the same birthday as Best. 26. That same season, Best captained the Manchester United side that won the 1964 FA Youth Cup, the 6th FA Youth Cup won under the management of Jimmy Murphy, and the first since the 1958 Munich air disaster. 27. Though opponents would often use rough play to try to stifle his technical ability, Busby ensured that fierce, sometimes brutal training sessions left Best well used to coping with tough challenges. 28. In the 1964-65 season, his first full season as a first-team regular, Best helped Manchester United to claim the league title. 29. A 1-0 victory at Elland Road proved decisive as the title race came down to goal average between the Red Devils and bitter rivals Leeds United. Leeds did manage to gain some measure of revenge though by knocking Manchester United out of the FA Cup at the semi-final stage. 29. Over the course of the campaign, Best contributed 14 goals in 59 competitive games. 29. He scored the opening goal of the 1965 FA Charity Shield at Old Trafford, which ended in a 2-2 draw with Liverpool. 30. The rising star of English football, Best was catapulted to superstar status at the age of 19 when he scored 2 goals in a European Cup quarter-final match against Benfica at the Estádio da Luz on March 9, 1966. 9. The Portuguese media dubbed him O Quinto Beatle, the fifth Beatle in English, and on the team's return to England, Best was photographed on the airport tarmac in his new sombrero with the headline, El Beatle. 9. His talent and showmanship made him a crowd and media favorite, and he went from being headline news in the back pages to the front pages. 9. Other nicknames included the Belfast Boy, and he was often referred to as Georgie, or Geordie in his native Belfast. 31. However, United failed to win any major honours in the 1965-66 season, and Best was injured from 26 March onwards with a twisted knee following a bad tackle from a Preston North End player. 32. However, United staff claimed it was light ligament damage so as to keep Best on the field for the rest of the campaign. 32. He had little faith in the United medical staff, and so he secretly saw Glentoran's physiotherapist, who readjusted his ligaments in a painful procedure. 33. His last game of the season, his knee strapped up, came on 13th of April, and ended in a 2-0 defeat to Partizan Belgrade at Partizan Stadium. 34. The 1966-67 season was again successful, as Manchester United claimed the league title by 4 points. Best stated that if the championship was decided on home games we would win it every season. This time our away games made the difference. We got into the right frame of mind. 35. An ever-present all season long, he scored 10 goals in 45 games. He then helped the Red Devils to share the Charity Shield with a 3-3 draw with FA Cup winners Tottenham Hotspur. It was the first game to be broadcast in colour on British television. 36. Best scored twice against rivals Liverpool in a 2-0 win at Anfield, and also claimed a hat-trick over Newcastle United in a 6-0 home win on the penultimate league game of the season. However, a home defeat to hated local rivals Manchester City proved costly, as City claimed the league title with a 2-point lead over United. Yet the 1967-68 season would be remembered by United fans for the European Cup win. After disposing of Maltese Hibernians, United advanced past Yugoslavian Sarajevo with a 2-1 home win. Best assisted John Aston for the first and scored the second himself, and was described by Geoffrey Green of the Times as the centerpiece of the chessboard, a player full of fantasy, a player who lent magic to what might have been whimsy. 37. In the quarterfinals United advanced past Polish club Górnik Zabrze 2-1 on aggregate, having held on to their aggregate lead in freezing temperatures in front of 105,000 at Silesian Stadium, despite losing the away tie 1-0. Best described the defeat as one of our best ever performances, given all the unwelcome circumstances. 38. Facing 6-time champions Real Madrid in the semi-finals, Best scored the only goal of the home fixture with a 15-yard strike that Alex Stepney described as one of Best's finest goals. 39. In the tie at the Bernabeu, Best was marked effectively by Manuel Sanchez Martinez, But on the one time Best got the better of him, he made a telling cross to Bill Folks, who calmly found the net to level the game at 3-3 and to win the aggregate tie 4-3.